Hey everyone! In today's vlog, we'll show you around the beautiful Coronado Springs Resort at Walt Disney World. We stayed here for our honeymoon and it's officially my favorite resort on property. Coronado Springs has had major changes in the last few years and is now home to the beautiful and stunning Grand Destino Tower. In this video, we'll show you an overview of the hotel, we'll show you our room, the pool area that has a water slide with the Mayan temple theming, the different food locations at this resort, both quick service and sit-down meals, and more. Coronado Springs is located in the Animal Kingdom Resort section of Walt Disney World. If you stay on property at Walt Disney World, their resorts are divided into different types. Value resorts are the cheaper resorts on property, the moderate resorts category is in the middle, and deluxe resorts are the most expensive. Although Coronado Springs and the Grand Destino Tower may look like a deluxe resort, it's actually considered as a moderate resort with moderate level pricing. There are different room options at Coronado Springs. You can pay extra to stay in the Grand Destino Tower rooms, or you can stay in the older section of the resort, which is the cheaper option. During this trip, we stayed in the older section. The nice part is the older section rooms are all renovated as well, and you still get to enjoy all the amenities that the tower has to offer, even if you didn't choose a room in the Grand Destino Tower.
We are finally here. This is our room at Coronado Springs Resort. Greg's messing with the air conditioning. It's almost midnight. We just landed. There's the washroom. Bathroom.
The room is nice and spacious with lots of storage, and we can even put our suitcases under the bed. The room has outlets next to the beds to charge your devices, and the room also comes with a Keurig coffee machine. So if you keep up with our channel, you'll know that Greg and I are food obsessed, so let's talk about all of the great food options that this resort has to offer, as it certainly has plenty. Let's start with the quick service option, El Mercado. If you are looking for something on the go, El Mercado is a great spot to stop for a quick bite to eat. It's the quick service location of Coronado Springs in the older part of the resort. They serve breakfast, lunch, and supper, and are your more convenient and cheaper option at the hotel.
I was determined that to start off the trip, I was having my Mickey waffle to start our Disney World vacation. And what'd you get, like a scrambled bowl? Looks good. You put lots of hot sauce on it.
Our favorite dining option at Coronado Springs is Three Bridges Bar and Grill. This option is right out on the water and all open air. It's a lovely place to stop for food and drinks. Their sangria flight is a lot of fun to try, so we really recommend to get that. This option is a sit-down location, or you can order food to go through the My Disney Experience app. This is a great option on an evening that you don't have dining reservations, as they don't accept reservations. It's first come, first serve, or you can join a waitlist through the app. We have a lot of footage at Three Bridges, so we'll share a separate video on our experience there next week. We loved it so much for both the food and the convenience that we actually ate here twice on our trip. If you're looking for something fancy at Coronado Springs, then they've also got you covered there. Coronado Springs is home to the lovely restaurant Toledo. Toledo is located at the top of the Grand Destino Tower. It's a Spanish-inspired sit-down dining restaurant that specializes in tapas, steak, and seafood. They do accept reservations, and I would strongly recommend to reserve beforehand. Greg and I ate here the first day of our trip last year, and it's such a lovely atmosphere.
This is our fancy night.
For our starter, we ordered the Spaniard for two, which is their chef's signature selection of artisanal charcuterie and cheese. We absolutely love charcuterie, so this was right up our alley.
How was it? We destroyed it. That was so good though.
So I ordered the braised lamb shank, which was their 50th anniversary meal that they were having. Then we ordered the potatoes bravas to split because we wanted to try them, and Greg got the filet of beef. Overall, we had a really great experience at Toledo, and we would recommend this spot. Right across the hall from Toledo is the Dahlia Lounge. This is the perfect spot if you wanted to have a more casual experience and enjoy some drinks or just tapas from the Toledo menu. This is an amazing spot with a spectacular view. We stopped after our dinner to enjoy a drink with the view, and we could see the Tower of Terror and Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios from the balcony here. If you're into sports bars, Wix Bar Grill is a popular spot and very casual. We did eat here, but we were quite underwhelmed with this location and didn't end up filming. This one we don't personally recommend, but others do enjoy. There's an additional restaurant on this property as well called Mayan Grill. This one often has reservations available if you weren't able to book anything, but we didn't eat here ourselves. Let's talk coffee. I'm a huge coffee drinker, so I was excited to learn that the Grand Destino Tower had the Barcelona Lounge. This area is so beautiful to relax in, but to also grab a specialty coffee or small bites. In the evening, they would also offer alcoholic beverages as well. Oh, Greg's been waiting for this cafe bonbon, which is with sweetened condensed milk. How is it?
Really good.
It's espresso and sweetened condensed milk.
Yeah, they might.
For another $500.
Super sweet though. It's like
Is
a dessert.
Don't worry, if specialty coffees aren't your thing, there are other convenient spots to get coffee as well, such as El Mercado, the quick service location, or even Cafe Rick's. One of the pros staying at this resort, other than the food of course, is that it has really great pool areas. The main pool is themed with the Mayan temple as shown here. They often have fun activities happening at the pool here as well. There are also quieter pools available though elsewhere on this property that are less busy than this one if that's what you're looking for. Siesta's Cantina is a great spot here by the pool to grab some food or drinks.
Got a couple drinks at the pool bar here at the dig site. Mine is just La Clasica, so it's like a margarita. What's yours? A sangria? Sangria roja? Something like that. They look good. Busy day at the pool.
So you've seen a lot of the pros of staying here at Coronado Springs already, so let's discuss the pros and cons of choosing this as your hotel for your trip. We'll start with the pros. It's absolutely beautiful. I can't stress this enough. The tower especially. Everything about this resort blew us away, and everything about Grand Destino Tower is a pro and a great addition to this resort. Obviously, this hotel has a great variety of dining options as we showed you already, so there's something for everyone to eat here. Also, as we mentioned, the pool. The Mayan temple themed pool is really fun theming. And if you need it, Coronado Springs has a business center and a fitness center. This resort is known to be a convention hotel as well. This used to be a con, but now with the addition of the tower, it doesn't affect it too much. And of course, the renovated rooms are a nice pro as well. Okay, so let's take a look at the cons of this resort. I do love Coronado Springs so much, but there definitely are still a couple notable cons for you to know just in case. First of all, let's talk transportation. Disney offers free transportation from resorts to the parks. However, Coronado Springs only has one method of transportation, which is buses. The buses go to 4 bus stops across the resort before heading to the parks, so sometimes they could be full by the time they come to your bus stop, or they could also be delayed. We managed okay with the buses, but we do know that this is a very important factor for some people when deciding on a hotel, so it's still important to note. Okay, next let's talk size, because this is a big factor for some people and can easily be a con. This resort is huge, and I mean huge, so unless you're staying in a tower room, there can be a lot of walking to get to your room. Walking may not seem like a big deal, but after walking all day in the parks, this can be hard on the feet. Or if you're like us and you get stuck in some lovely Florida rainstorms like we did a few times while walking back to our room. The size didn't bother us much, but this wasn't a deal breaker for us. I know that this matters though to a lot of people, so it's good to prepare. And as you can see here, it's always great to prepare for those Florida thunderstorms.
There's my husband, drenched.
It's a little wet out.
You're so...
Running in the ring, I think, was busted from Miss Busted.
Here we go again. We're just trying to get back to the room.
So now that you've had an overview of Coronado Springs Resort, I hope that this allows you to know if this resort would be a good option for your next Walt Disney World trip or not. Thank you so much for watching. We would absolutely love if you would like, comment, and subscribe to follow along for our next adventure. Thanks for watching.